Okay, this is our video for stem and leaf plots. So number 1, stem and leaf plots is a type of graph that is used to organize large, that's your key word here, large sets of data so they're easier to interpret. So stem and leaf plots are really only used when you have a large set of data. You can use them with small sets, but they're most useful with a large set of data. The data of a stem and leaf plot are ordered from least to greatest and are organized by place value. The ones digits are considered the leaves, and they go to the right of the vertical line. All other digits are considered the stems, and they go to the left of the vertical line. It is very important to always write the stems and leaves in order from least to greatest. Hopefully you picked up on there's a theme by now. We are always ordering things least to greatest. It's always our very first step in everything that we do. So let's practice. Number 1, always order the numbers from least to greatest. Okay, so let's do that. And I'm going to do that over here up top. So it looks like I have a 15, a 16, a 17, an 18, a 19, no 20, but I have a 21, 23, 24, oh, another 24. You start writing smaller, 2 25s, 25, 25, and then a 27. Oops. Okay, so step 2 says circle all of the, I'm going to put this, circle all of the leaves. Okay, so the last number of each data value. I'm going to use a highlighter just because I wrote so small. Over here on the end is going to be kind of hard to circle. So I'm going to circle the last number in each of these. So out of 15, 5 is the last one. Out of 16, it's 6. Out of 17, it's 7. 18, 8. I got 9, a 1 here, a 3, 4, a 4, a 5, a 5, and a 7. If you would rather use highlighters than circle, that's totally up to you. This is just a way to organize your data. And okay, so after we do that, we are going to draw a vertical line. Okay, and write all the stems to the left of this line in order. So here's my vertical line. All of the stems, so remember stems are all other digits, the ones that we didn't circle. So it looks like my stems are going to be, let's see, 1, and then I have a different stem of 2. I'm going to highlight this in a different color because it's a different number. 1 and 2 are different numbers. So my 1 is my stem, so that's my pink. And then my 2 is another stem, so that's my orange. So essentially it's the other numbers. All right, I'm going to list the stems on the left of this line in order. So 1, 2, okay? Not 2, 1, 1, 2. Then we're going to write the leaves that correspond with each stem to the right of the line in order. So that's why it's easy to put them in order first. So with the 1, I've got a 5, comma, I've got a 6, comma, a 7, an 8, and a 9. Then I move to my 2s. I've got a 1, a 3, a 4, another 4, so notice we do repeat, 2 5s, and then a 7. Okay? I have now put all of my stems in my graph and all of my leaves in my graph. So this is a completed stem and leaf plot. But last but not least, we have to create a key. If you don't create a key, then somebody can misinterpret those numbers. So our key, and we just pick an example, like this first one. 1, and here's, so I just picked that first example, 1 line 5 equals 15. That came from the number 15. So there's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 23, 24, 24, 25, 25, 27. When you're making a key, you can literally choose any of those examples. It doesn't matter which one, as long as you show us what that key means. So that's how you make a stem and leaf plot. Let's go practice down here. Practice problems. Create a stem and leaf plot for the following data sets, then determine the median, mode, and range, and if there's any outliers. Okay, so first and foremost is to always order the numbers from least to greatest. So if I'm looking here, it looks like 82. Then I've got 84. Then I've got an 86. That's a 6. 88. Oh, 89. Next one's 93. Then 94. There's 2 97s. And then another, and then finally a 99. So step 2 is going to be circle all the leaves. That's what I did. You know what, I should probably highlight these up here. And let's see, I did stems in different colors. Okay, so leaves I did in yellow. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to highlight the last number in each of these numbers. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 4, 7, 7, 9. So those are all my leaves. Step 3 is to draw a vertical line. We're going to write the stems on this side and the leaves on this side. So stems and leaves. You could even draw it that way. Okay. I'm going to go back and I'm going to highlight like I did on the first one. I have a stem that's an 8. That's one stem, and then this stem switches to 9. So those are all the same stems, so I colored them all the same color. So my stems are my pinks and my oranges. So I've got an 8 and a 9. So my 8s were pink. My 9s are orange. You don't have to use colors. It's just an easy way to see what we're doing here. So with the 8, the leaves that go with the 8, I've got a 2, a 4, a 6, and an 8. Notice how I put commas in between them. You need to put commas to separate them out. If you just put 2, 4, 6, 8, that could get confusing. All right, with the 9s, I've got a 3, a 4, 2 7s, and a 9, okay? Remember that these have to be in order, least to greatest, order. So 8, all my 8s, in order least to greatest, all my 9s, in order least to greatest. And then finally I need to make a key. So I always just pick the first one. 8, line 2 is the same as 82. I got that from 82. Okay, the median is the middle. So it's another reason I like to write them here, because then we can figure out the middle. Beginning, end, beginning, end, beginning, end, beginning, end. Looks like 93 is my median. My mode is the one that occurs the most. So if I look through here, 7 is the only one that repeats. That came from 97. And then the range is the highest minus the lowest. So I've got 99 is my biggest number and 82 is my smallest. Or you can see that from your list. So 99 minus 82 is 17. Let's do another one. Let's put them in order, least to greatest. So it looks like my lowest number is 32. Then next, no more 3s, no 4s. There's a 54. I've got some 6s over here. So 65, 66. No more 6s. Now I've got 71, 71, 3 71s. 1, 2, 3. No more 7s, so I've got an 80. Then an 84. An 88. 2 90s. And a 93. Okay, so let's create, or go through and highlight all of our leaves. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 1, 1, 1, 0, 4, 8, 0, 0, 3. Now I'm going to go through and highlight my stems. I've got a 3 stem. No more 3s. I've got a 5. I've got some 6s. Oh, I'm running out of colors here. Sorry. So I've got, I'll underline the 7s. I'll circle my 8s. And I'll just leave my 9s. Sorry, I ran out of colors. Okay, so let's create our little T-chart here. I've got stems and leaves. My stems are 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. My leaves, 3. With the 3, I have a 2. With the 5, I have a 4. With the 6, I've got a 5 and a 6. 7s, I have 1, 2, 3 1s. With my 8s, I have a 0, a 4, and an 8. My 9s, I have 2 zeros and a 3. Got to write a key. So I just picked the first one. 3, line 2 is the same as 32. If these were to all have decimals in them, like 3.2, 5.4, 6.5, 6.6, 7.1, etc., you set this up the exact same way. Just with your key, it would be important to say that 3 line 2 is the same as 3.2. That way we know that it's a decimal. All right, the median is the middle, so let's figure out our middle. Beginning, end, beginning, end, beginning, end, beginning, end, beginning, end. It looks like 71 is the median. The mode is the one that occurs the most. Looks like that's 71. The range is the highest minus the lowest, so 93 minus 32, or if you're looking at your stem and leaf plot, 93, 32, the last one and the first one. 3 minus 2 is 1, 9 minus 3 is 6. The range is 61. All right, so that's how you complete a stem and leaf plot. Please just remember that your leaves are only the last digit of each number, okay? I should probably change this up here because it's not always ones. We're going to say the last digits are considered the leaves, and they go to the right of the vertical line because, like I said, when I was giving you the example down here, sometimes you may have decimals. That's not technically in the ones place. So the last digits are considered the leaves. Alrighty, these are your notes for stem and leaf plots.